Rancho La Brea tar pits resemble an ancient world that time has forgotten. In areas, the pits seem to resemble an establishing scene from an old science fiction movie. For thousands of years, the tar deposits have produced large, deep pools, formed from seeping fissures via the 6th Street fault line from deep beneath the planet. The pits are cone-shaped and up to 30 feet deep, composed of heavy oil elements. The crude oil rises slowly. When oil elements reach the surface, it forms pools as the lighter fractions of the petroleum biodegrade to become thick tar. Many of the tar pools are reminiscent of primordial marshes in the ancient world. Condensed fossil fuel deposits produce methane gas, which forms strange large bubbles as it escapes from the tar and reach the surface, creating many ripple effects in the water above the tar. The tar pits were a death trap for ancient animals in the Ice Age Los Angeles basin over 10,000 years ago. The surface of the pits would be covered with layers of water, dust, and leaves. Animals would wander in to drink and become trapped. Predators would attack the stranded animal and also ensnare themselves in the tar. Fossil remains of various animals trapped in the pits varies from 10,000 to 30,000 years ago. Only one human has ever been found in the tar, a partial skeleton of a woman dated 10,000 years ago. She was 17 to 18 years old at death and found with the remains of a domestic dog. This appears to be an ancient pagan burial ceremony. Even today, many of the pits are fenced to protect the public and wildlife from harm. Whatever entered the pits was unable to get out. Some of the fossils that have been found are the mastodon, ground sloth, and saber-toothed cats. Smaller fossils including birds, insects, plants, and even pollen grains are also present. As the animals sank into the tar, the thick oil soaked into the bones, turning them a dark brown color. The tar holds the bones together like strong glue. One of the largest fossil remains found in the pits are the mastodon. The mastodon is a herbivore that roamed California at the end of the last ice age more than 10,000 years ago. Whole families of these elephant-like creatures would walk into the tar. The mastodon is not related to the woolly mammoth. Both animals have long, massive, elongated tusks. The mastodon's extinction may have been brought about by the presence of ancient Indians who expanded to relatively large numbers 13,000 years ago. Despite the name of saber-toothed tiger, the Smilodon is not a tiger, but part of the feline family. Like most cats, its claws were retractable. The name saber-tooth refers to the extended frontal incisors, which grow to almost a foot in length. The front limbs were designed for power rather than fast running, and would have had immense strength, which enabled the cat to pull down large prey. The back limbs had powerfully built muscles, which might have helped the cat's stability when wrestling with its opponents. The La Brea tar pits are historically important and have one of the largest fossil deposits and finds in the state of California. The tar pits are truly an urban mystery.